A single note in an empty room, like the last light in a hallway that forgot my name. I listened for the door to breathe, for proof the night can change. Your coffee cup still waits by the sink, a small planet made of porcelain and habit. I trace the ring it left on wood, like a map to where we used to live. The calendar flips, but nothing moves. The air stays heavy, almost sacred, and every street outside the window sounds like you turning a key. I rehearse what I should have said, then swallow it with morning silence. The mirror shows my tired smile, trying to pass as I'm fine. If love is a house, why do I hear your footsteps in rooms you'll never enter again? I count the seconds, not the days, because seconds still feel honest. After you left, the world kept talking, but I couldn't hear a word it meant. I held my breath through crowded stations, pretending my heart wasn't bent. And I kept reaching for a shadow where your hand used to be, like I was praying to a memory that wouldn't pray back for me. After you left, I learned the difference. Missing you is loud, but letting go is quiet, like snow on the ground. Oh, I tried to be steel, but I'm only skin and sound. Oh, I tried to stand tall while my world was falling down. I tried new songs in the car at night, switched the radio, changed the route, chased a different kind of sunrise to prove my mind could live without. Friends said time will do its work, so I watched it like a stranger, stacking hours like unopened letters on a desk I never cleared. I walked by the river, hands in pockets, and the water carried every reflection except the one where you and I were fearless, warm and certain. Somewhere you're laughing with new reasons, and I don't blame you for breathing. I just wish my lungs remembered how to open without breaking. If love is a language, why does my tongue still form your name when I'm trying to say goodbye? I count the miles, not the months, because miles can't lie. After you left, the world kept turning, but I stayed behind in place. I learned how to smile in photographs while grief sat on my face. And I kept reaching for a shadow where your voice used to be, like I was begging for a promise that wouldn't come back to me. After you left, I broke in pieces, then swept myself up slow, not to erase you, just to finally let you go. I found your sweater in a hidden drawer, and for a second I forgave the universe. It smelled like rain in late October, like the night we said this could work. I remembered how you held my jaw when I was shaking with old fear, how you told me stay, look at me, and made the chaos disappear. But love can't live on rescue missions, and I asked too much of you. I turned your kindness into duty, and that's a weight no heart can move. So if you ever doubt you're leaving, no, I understand it now. Sometimes the truest kind of mercy is walking out. One day I'll wake to sunlight that doesn't look like an apology. One day the bed won't feel like winter, and my hands won't search the dark. I'll pass the corner where we kissed, and it won't cut me like glass. I'll hear our song in someone's playlist, and it won't drag me to the past. I'll love again, not as a replacement, as proof my heart can heal. I'll carry what was beautiful and leave what wasn't real. And when your name appears in conversation, I won't flinch, I won't pretend. I'll say we were two humans learning, and let the sentence end. After you left, the world kept calling, and I finally answered it. I let the quiet teach me courage, and I learned to live in it. And I stopped reaching for a shadow. I opened both my hands, let the ache become a river, and watched it leave my land. After you left, I kept the lesson. Love is not control, it's choosing someone freely and choosing yourself when they don't. After you left, I started healing, not fast, not perfect here, but honest as a heartbeat, returning to its beat. If I could send one message through the years, I'd tell my younger self, don't bargain with endings. Hold what was good, release what became pain. Some doors close softly, they still close. No fireworks, no final scene, just a room that learns to breathe. And somewhere in that breathing, I become mine again.